Hello, everyone. How are we doing? How many people are even here? Hello. Oh, can you guys hear me at the moment? Oh, you can hear me. Cool. All right. Not easily. Oh, now easy. Oh, I can turn me up, that's fine. Is that better? I don't want to start peeking though. Is it a little louder now? Perfect. Okay, so I ran some calculations for the Mage grind, which I'll pull up to show you guys now, if it will work. Here we go. And there's a lot of assumptions here, but the main thing really is that it's going to take 4,000 hours just to get to 79. But with essence implings, it would take a lot less time. I'm not able to do Hunter yet. I've still got a little bit to go. I'm not going to spoil that on here, but I've been trying to work out exactly what my rules are. When I made the chunk account, I decided that I wouldn't be doing what Felidetti's doing and doing teleother unless I had that chunk unlocked. So that's not an issue. The issue really is whether I'm going to be going to 80 or 85 Mage if I use essence implings. So at 80 Mage, you can cast Stun, which will be from the soul runes that I'm bound to get if I do essence implings. And 85 are these two spells. You can't really do teleport to target, but teleblock I'd be able to cast. But if I were to not have death runes and lore runes at the same time, that's sort of where the question and the blur in the rules comes into play. So if you guys have opinions, feel free to chuck them in the chat. That would be really helpful, especially you, Buzz. I know I'm slightly changing your rule set, but sometimes it has to be adapted if you don't really have access to runes. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But I was thinking the gray area in the rules probably means I would do 80, and I would quite happily do level 80 Mage over 79. Meanwhile, I'll continue just pickpocketing away. And I'll turn some music back on. I don't know why it turned off. There we go. And beautiful RuneScape music. Can't beat it. Oh, I will flick this back on. There we go. Do you guys have any thoughts on what I've said so far? Or is my chat lagging or something? I don't know. So the thought is 80 with essence implings, assuming that I don't end up getting both death runes and lore runes at the same time. So I'd have to use my runes before catching another essence impling, otherwise risk going to 85. Just to clarify there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's sort of the grey area where if I don't have both, I can't cast the spell, and I don't have a primary means of acquiring them, since Overworld Implings is secondary. But if I do acquire the Soul Rune, then I have all the runes to cast Stun, so I should just done. Does that make sense? And can you guys even hear the music? Probably pretty quiet. So I haven't calculated that, and it's pretty tricky to say just because overworld essence implings are so relatively infrequent. But off just doing dwarves and men, it would take probably, at a guess, 1,500 hours. Ouch, Buzz, you're killing me here. I could just skip essence implings and do it purely off men and dwarves. I'm more than happy to do that, which is kind of why I want to discuss it. But yeah, it's that sort of grey area where I'm like, am I pushing the rules too far? That makes sense. But the other thing to consider, I guess, is that I know that in theory I should be able to lamp 50 agility in the time it would take me to do 79 without implings. But I could just start throwing lamps into Mage instead to just be able to escape the chunk. And then utilizing a lower level agility training method, or just start lamping it in the second chunk instead. Yeah, tricky areas, because I don't just want to be killing dwarves for sort of 4,000 or 5,000 hours. It's kind of boring content, and yeah, I'm happy to do it, but it's not gonna make for any episodes at any point, I don't think. Yeah, the new lamps are amazing. Yeah, lamping Mage would definitely be good. I'd definitely lamp agility to 10 first, just so I'm ready for Draenor if I were to roll that direction, and also the agility shortcut to the west, this one here. And those are low level sources of XP, so it would just be delaying the 50 grind, which is fine, and of course the pet grind, but yeah, I guess it depends how far I can push the rule set without breaking it completely. The 4k hour is based on the air stuff alone, because I can't get the elemental stuffs. So, assuming that I have the air stuff, it's going to be 4,100 hours roughly. It doesn't include maze randoms. Yeah, I think if I could get even just the fire stuff, I'd be I'd have no problem going to 85 at all. And elemental runes are definitely the restriction, really. And I still have to get the air stuff, so. But that's sort of, you're collecting runes from the men as you go anyway, so you're banking Mage XP. Yeah, absolutely. The Maze chest trick is such a godsend for getting those fire runes especially, but earth and water runes as well. And then air runes while I don't have the air stuff is also great. But yeah, Mage is definitely going to end up being the single-minded grind that's left at the end, but yeah, so I think I calculated as well that at my current level, the time saved from lamping Mage would be roughly 600 hours. So it's a solid percentage of the time. 15%, pretty much. But obviously with the increase in levels as I go as well, it's gonna be even better than that. So that seems to be the main option on the table right now. Yeah, how far could I push your rule set before I break it, Buzz? Yeah, I love the chunk concept. It makes no sense, but it's so good. I'm definitely sort of not excited about filming for thousands of hours of me killing dwarves, but it's a grind, so it is what it is. Huh. Hello. Good to see you again. You'll get Fella Daddy back in your group one day. No, I will ban you from everything. Yeah, the other option, of course, is I could use, I think it's theoretically 1600 hours to get 1600 hours for 50 agility, and then from there I could start lamping Mage, which would be a little bit slower, but it's going to take a lot of time regardless, so it is what it is. and that way I do get all 4 pets, but it will definitely take a little longer. Question is, would you guys like to see me get the giant squirrel? I would much prefer to get the giant squirrel than Rocky. Why am I going dry on this one? It's alright. I've come up with a good method for it, so... Well, once I get food from gourmet implings and... Is it young implings that have tuna? I can start doing it without taking breaks to go heal. Oh, I mean, it sounds like I should probably stay away from Estus implings. But I'll leave it up to more than just the 3 or 4 people who are here. Thank you for coming and saying hi. And I'll probably make a community poll. I have to send my ID and stuff to YouTube, which seems weird, but that's alright. And see what the general consensus is. But yeah, I mean, long grinds are fun. That's why I play the account, so I'm not afraid to shy away from it. It's more just looking into the alternatives. Man, I haven't played RuneScape music in forever. This is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I guess it's only a few chunks away before I'm probably going to end up lamping agility up or getting an agility training method anyway, so yeah, that's true. I think I'll definitely still lamp it to 10, so it's prepped. It is only 10 for Draenor, right? I should check that. Or is it 20? Okay, cool. Yeah, so lamping it to 10 is fine. That's... Let me check. How many lamps is it? It's 30 lamps, which is 162 play hours, so that's alright. Yeah, so if I'm lamping magic, magic will end the chunk. Unless for some reason I decide not to, decide not to do the smithing grind until later. But that would just be being silly, really. It would definitely speed up the mage grind, just killing dwarves with rune instead of it is definitely slightly quicker. Well, this got loud. So yeah, I'm spoiler again, but I'm definitely going to be getting the hunter for unlocking fletching. So fletching, wood cutting, thieving are sort of my above ground grinds still to go. And then underground is smithing and mage. Just collecting runes. And since Byron's the bottleneck, it's actually more efficient to superheat, so I'll be superheating instead of alking, which has its pros and cons. Yeah, that ult is so good for this grind specifically. I just permanently have rapid heal on. I was doing like maybe 500-600 pickpockets before having to stop. Now I can get upwards of 1,000, closer to 2,000 sometimes. So that's saving a lot of time. Yeah, it's cool theory crafting these things though. Yeah, redemption when I am on my final one, and then I'll go restore my prayer, chuck rapid heal on, and cut a tree until I run out of prayer, and then go get prayer again. That's the method. Yeah, it's become a pretty good grind, really. I'm not hating it, I will tell you that. I was hating it before, but figured this out and it works well. I did like 13,000 pickpockets yesterday, which is 5% of pet rate, and I was like, if I can do that every day, not going to be long, hopefully. But I definitely can't. Got real life stuff coming up, so. How's your chunk going, Buzz? Getting close on that percentage, I hope. No spoilers, of course. Love you, soda. Oh, that's huge. 2/3. Are you taking breaks and doing a bit of a mage grind in the middle, or are you just going straight for farming and mage grind to finish? Soda, have you stopped smithing already for lamping, or getting a couple more levels? Are you gonna... Oh, crack up, soda. Are you gonna do the genocide on White Knights, or are you gonna go back to guards and try finish a medium clue or something exciting? That would be a cool way to finish the chunk. Wait, how many dwarves do I have to kill? Mage training. One-fifth of the hours. 40. It's about 200k dwarves I have to kill, theoretically. Yeah, the ruin drops would be really good, especially if you end up rolling my chunk after a house portal. That would be Lore ruins much needed at that point. How many medium steps do you have that are doable? I know I've got one, so I kind of gave up on thinking about even going for the fire stuff on that drop table. Ooh, 2's rough. I mean, I can check. It'll take me 2 seconds. Activity info. Close steps. Oh, you've got 10. That's actually fairly doable. Although some of them might be equipment steps and whatnot. Yeah, Source's an absolute legend. Can't thank him enough. Yeah, your beginner steps are absolutely huge though. I wish I had one. I don't even need more. I'm not greedy, just one. But that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, the wood cutting grind is going to take a few more 100 hours, and then got to fletch it all. So by then I should be lamping Mage. And then from there it's just Mage and smithing after I get this pit and wood cutting pit. So hopefully I'll get it, you know. Hopefully they'll come in pretty fast. I'm not sure if this is worse than strut hopping. Oh, you did hear. Woohoo! Yeah, some supreme rolling going on. Very exciting. Doesn't happen often. He had just messaged me as well, saying he was about to go to bed. I was like bullying him, saying he couldn't go to bed yet. And then he got his beaver, and he had so much adrenaline he didn't go to bed for an hour. Man, it's hard to live stream without spoilers. Normally flicking between so many things, just planning. It's weird. What do you think of Beekeeper random having no lamp chance? I think it should be 50-50 blacks or lamp. I think Jagex overlooked it a bit. Yeah, man. This man has given me 66k times 3, 200k coins. I could almost buy a house with that. Yeah, going for Rocky at the moment. Whenever I fully run out of health, I go chop some trees for a bit. But I have time to be super active at the moment, so thought I'd do my most active grinds. Yeah, a lamp would be more effective than the blacks. Past, on average, like level 5 or 6 or something. So. But also, it's always been a bit different. It was never the 500 coin random once you finish the set, so I understand it. I think they just overlooked it a bit. It's okay. Yeah, it would be much more thematic. I'm still a little surprised they didn't make a 0.75 times XP lamp or something like slightly worse than what it is. In saying that, I'm not complaining, so. Ooh, that would unlock Mole for us, wouldn't it? Well, you. Me, theoretically soon. I'm so terrified of rolling Edgeville Monastery. And whenever I get there. It's only like one free chunk away though, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, so digging under to here means I just have to kill Black Knights for their drop table and then I can roll it. That's scary. You've got a few more rolls for it, don't you? Yeah, you actually have to come up or... Oh, it's a scary trunk. I'd be throwing all of my lamps straight into prayer and just like mining amethyst in preparation for 99 construction. But it would be a nightmare chunk, definitely. That's what, 4 million normal bones? I don't think I have that much stamina. I might have to backlog it. I'll see. Don't know until you get there anyway, so no use overthinking it. What else is around me? I'd be kind of excited to come through here and unlock sour hogs, or all the way over here to Tablet. That grind seems quite fun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is, so I'll start walking so I don't run out of restore, but if I unlock sour hogs, they're big bones, and then you'd have to unlock all of these, or come this way to unlock the big bones from Edgeville. But they're only like 3 times better. Still a million kills. It's tricky. It just seems slightly ridiculous doing it off normal bones. At that point, you're getting 99 in all your combat stats. So. Like, well and truly. I'll jump that hurdle when I get there. But I think potentially unlocking the 99 farming cap would be kind of fun, because I'd have... Does it unlock it? Yeah, it unlocks the fishing off a small net as well, which would be painful, but it's fairly AFK, so could handle it. Did you keep your starting items, Buzz, because it just added grinds? Because that's why I wanted to. Yeah, I did. I think it was up to 72 or something with my Iron Axe, and then I was like, yeah, I can finally superhit. But yeah, doing it, you've got a Steel Axe, don't you? Doing it with the Steel Axe is definitely impressive, to say the least. Is a Steel Axe 3 times faster than Bronze? Can't remember. Somewhere around there. Oh. Yeah, I mean, another spoiler, so if anyone doesn't know, isn't in the Chunk Discord, cover your ears, but Mecha also got all of the seeds, so once Source adds those to the chunk list, he can take them off straight away, which is pretty awesome. He didn't go dry 25 mil XP for a mahogany. Was it mahogany or teak? I'm scared I'll end up doing that. That's crazy. That would have been nearly 4 times. Wait, 8 times drop rate, I think. Oh, maybe just 6 times. Still silly. Alright, well, thanks for coming, guys. I will probably put up a poll, but yeah, I'm gonna vote on it, and I'll vote just do dwarves. But good to give the community a choice, I guess, even though it's still tiny. I'll pop it out, see what people think, and I won't let it make my decision, but it'll be a weight that I consider. And I'll probably call it here. So I hope you have fun on your grinds or your day, whatever you're doing at the moment. And this was actually quite fun, so I might go live again in the future. Yeah. I can see why people do it now. It's fun not feeling so alone on these grinds. Alright, catch you all. Have a good day.